Hello guys, my name's Trevor here, Emmanuel. This project took me, I've been the director of photography, short from the DOP, the person who holds the camera and frames, and that has been my role on this project, the director of photography. Basically what I do editing, then I do cinematography. I've shot some short films and some feature films, so it has been great being on this project as the DOP. So today we have made the wrap up, so we are now going to hand over the work for the editor to see how the film will run like. Yeah.
What has been your most memorable experience?
My most memorable experience was on the streets, because we had some scenes on the streets around Kampala Road, and big up to Uncle Michael Wauyo, because he has been doing makeup for this project, and his makeup is really very, very good, to the extent that the character was almost beaten on the streets of Kampala because it was so believable. They thought he was a thief and he was wounded. So that was very, very, inspiring, and we captured that. It was so real. So big up to Uncle Michael Wauyo for that makeup. I really respect him in the film industry. Yeah.
You've been working for the past 3 days. Which of the 3 days has been the most interesting, and why?
The most interesting day was, let me see. The most interesting day was the first day, where we had a character who was wounded. He had to move on the streets, he had to do what, and people came in sorrow. They looked at him, and we had police around. They thought he was really a thief. Some were consoling him, some were telling the police to take him away, because he looked really wounded. It was so interesting to see people's reactions on something that has just been created. And so the first day was my first day. The second day was also good, because we are in Kampala. Then the third day was a wrap up. We did a few scenes on the streets of Kampala. So the very first day, which had a lot of work to do, we're still getting together as a team. It was a very interesting day for me as a DOP.
You as a DOP, which one is the most memorable scene?
Let me see. Most memorable scene, I really can't tell right now, because when I'm shooting I really concentrate on the camera. But memorable scene, when I was shooting, when I was following the character and I had to run with the character, I had to keep the pace with the character. So to me, I took that as something so good. Otherwise, I really don't know my most memorable scene. Maybe it will come after the editing. Yeah.
Most challenging scene?
Most challenging scene? Oh God. Most challenging scene still is shooting on the streets, because shooting with many people on the streets, some just come and just look direct into the camera, and we are distanced with the director. He's the other side of the road, and we have to stop cars at times to shoot. So such scenes are really difficult. You have to put those people who pass and look into the camera when you're rolling. We have to make it a cut, and again we roll again. So those are challenging scenes whereby you're on the street and you're using people who actually don't know that they are in the film. So they don't know that they shouldn't look into the camera, and they just put their eyes direct into the camera. That's very challenging. Yeah.
As a DOP, what lessons have you learned that you'd like to share with other DOPs?
As the DOP, at times the characters, at times as the DOPs, we take long on some scenes because we want very many shots. To give the editor variety of shots. So at times the characters get tired, they begin getting out of character. So at times we need to get our shots planned so that when we go for shooting, we just position our cameras, and also we have to do location scouting so that we can know where the characters are moving, and so that on the shooting day, when we go to shoot, we just place the cameras, we don't again set up the whole scene. So as we do the rehearsals, as the actors do the rehearsals with the director before the shooting, we also as a DOP, we have to move with a location manager, and we go and we scout those locations so that we know and we block the scenes as the characters will fit in before shooting. Yeah.
How do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years, I want to really have a very, very big smile, whereby family, friends, my mentors will be proud of me. My mentor is called David Kabogoza. He's the one who introduced me to film. I really appreciate his works. So I want, by that time, I know right now he's really proud of me, but by that time I want everyone to be proud of me. I want my works to reach to places where I cannot even imagine, beyond borders, so that it's by my works that I am seen, not by my appearance or face or what. Yeah.
If you're not handling the camera, or if you're not shooting, what do you do?
What I do apart from having the camera and shooting, I did I'm an engineer, civil engineer. Then also I'm into poultry farming. So at times when I'm not like shooting, I go to the farm and check out the chicks, the hens. Yeah, I'm a farmer, I should say.